I was in my early 30s and suddenly I just changed. I had no period for months. I couldn't sleep. I had this weird heart racing out of nowhere. I felt sometimes that I was like crushing, I was falling through my chair, kind of emotional waves, palpitation, and I had this weird anxious energy that wasn't mine. I was not an action person. If I was older, I would have thought, am I hitting a menopause wall? This wasn't a regular hormonal shift and was definitely something that I experienced before. I just knew something was off. And luckily, my GP took me very serious. She sent me to a respected endocrinologist, someone well known in Timișoara for thyroid issues. He checked my blood, saw that my protein was a little high, the rest of the hormones were looking quite good. And even though he didn't see it as alarming, he mentioned a pituitary tumor. Pituitary what? So he said, let's just make an MRI, just in case, he said. Nothing to worry about. I went crazy. That MRI changed everything. I knew that he was uncomfortable and he gave me the results. And this pituitary tumor that I didn't even know what a pituitary was before, he just said there are different options than medications because you cannot handle that. We tried with surgery, radiation, but I don't advise on those. You really need a specialist because this is not my territory. I really appreciated that. He didn't pretend to know more, so I went to look for more answers elsewhere. One surgeon in Romania, I'm never gonna forget, said, do radiation, there is like this technique with a knife, it's not a big deal. That didn't sit right to me. I don't know, I just give me weird vibes. Then we found a brain surgeon in Hungary. He was direct but kind. A kind of doctor you really want to find. He said, yes, it's there, but it's small, perfectly placed for me to take it out. But I don't need to. Take the medicine, live your life, go outside, stress feeds this. Just think about it, an operation is always a risk and you might have to replace other hormones, so don't do it. When I told him I worked in tech, played video games, I was a wow trash, yeah. He said, cut down the screens, touch some grass, don't live under fear with this. Sometimes your brain doesn't have to know that something there. That's the moment I stopped panicking. I wasn't so fixed anymore on it. I knew that I wasn't broken, that everybody goes through something. That's when my real journey for balance started.